2022, and we welcome to Jake's Bounty. Hey, I'm in the garage. It's the Music Mondays, and let's do it. Day out. All right, day in, day out. Another day of canning. All right. Thank you very much for tuning in to Jake's Bounty. Here's a Monday, May the 23rd, 2022. I'd like to thank you for tuning in today, and want to tell you that it is a Music Monday, so we'll have a story from, actually I have three stories from it happened back on this day in music, and let's go ahead and thank the music today as provided by the Henchmen with their song Day In, Day Out from the album Ophelia. Well, more later on as the show progresses. But right now, let's go ahead and get into our sponsors for today. We've got Captain America, the Winter Soldier right here. Very good movie over here. Ray's Video, just $1 7-day rental. Let's read a quick synopsis. All right, from the studio that brought you the #1 superhero movie of all time, Marvel's Avengers, which is not the #1 superhero movie of all time anymore. If you know, happen in the comments below. But the Captain America comes the Winter Soldier, the global phenomenon that teams Captain America, Chris Evans, Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, with the newest ally Falcon. Anthony Mackie is just a must-own epic blockbuster. All right. We'll get more from it later on in the week, and like I said, you can get a $1 7-day rent over here. Ray's Video. I know it looks a little beat up, but it does play. So it's like one of your old girlfriends. They look beat up, but she does put out. So I gotta go. All right, let's go ahead and tell you about the news. All right. Well, hey, we got some good news. 78,000 pounds of infant formula arrives in the U.S. That's right. Nearly 500 million baby bottles arrives in the U.S. All right. Another 114 pallets are coming in this week as well. So good news all around for us babies, huh? I mean for you babies, not me, baby. All right. Fresno police catch the suspect after he fell out of the ceiling. We're talking about the Save Mart standoff man, Fing Vang. I think I'm saying his name right. He's a 28-year-old man who was chased into the Save Mart Center, I think back on Thursday, and there was like a 20-hour standoff, and they thought that he had escaped. He ended up falling through the ceiling, and then he tried to escape to an apartment complex where he ended up being caught. All right, two others were caught back on Thursday when the original chase started, but they were caught on other charges that Vang was not charged on. Okay, woman's body was burned badly after her house caught fire. 60% of her body ended up getting burned, excuse me. This happened on Rogers and Togery Road Saturday night. 2 units caught fire on Saturday, and one woman was only found. They thought it was going to be 7 people in the house, so only one woman was there. We'll have more because that's a lot of percentage burned, and we'll see just how she's doing in the upcoming days. All right. Man drowns in Lost Lake on Saturday, 5:30 p.m. No ID has been given as of yet. We have more of that. We will tell you. Okay. And finally, Hanford police officer, canine hospitalized, as well as the officer after they had been exposed to fentanyl. They had pulled over Eduardo Paro, and they had seen, I guess, like a white substance on his nose or on his shirt, and after they had arrested him, they noticed that the dog was acting a little weird, and then the dog actually went unconscious. Luckily, they were able to recover both the dog and the officer are both recovering from their injuries that they sustained from the fentanyl. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into Captain America, the Winter Soldier over here at Ray's Video. $1 7-day rental. Keep going like this now. It has Samuel L. Jackson, Robert Redford, Scarlett Johansson, and Chris Evans. All right, this came back out in, oh boy, when did this come back out in? I can't tell you what year it came back out in because I can't read the back of the movie. But hey, it is still in good condition. The disc you can still play. All right, so the box is a little messed up. Oh well. But I want to give you another synopsis on it. Following the Battle of New York, Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, is living quietly in Washington, D.C., trying to adjust to modern life. But when S.H.I.E.L.D. Colleagues is attacked, Steve is caught in the web of intrigue that threatens the entire world. Now Captain America, Black Widow, and the Falcon must join forces to overthrow their insidious enemy's most mysterious and powerful weapon yet, the Winter Soldier. That's where it comes in. Okay, expand your Marvel collection as you relive the ultimate battle for the future of mankind with compelling characters, both familiar and new. This edge of your seat adventure lets you experience even more post-pounding excitement via exclusive bonus features. All right, and that is Captain America, the Winter Soldier right here, Ray's Video. $1 7-day rental. Hey, it is Music Mondays, and today's date is May 23rd, 2022. And today, back in music history, this day, back in 1964, Ella Fitzgerald became the first artist to have a hit with the Beatles cover of their version of Can't Buy Me Love. It entered the UK charts, all right, this day back in 1964. Also this day back in 1973, Jefferson Airplane were prevented from giving a free concert in the Golden Gate Park when San Francisco authorities passed a resolution banning electrical instruments. The group later wrote a song about it entitled "We Built This City." Boy, that song sucked. All right, and finally, May 23rd, 1991, photographer Michael Lavarne took what would be the publicity shots for Nirvana's Nevermind album. This happened to J. Aaron Studios in Los Angeles. The idea came to Kurt and Dave when they saw a TV documentary about water babies. And they had originally used one by Kurt Weddle, and then several babies pictures were taken, but they finally chose the one by Spencer Elden. He came on top, By the way, that case on the baby suing Nirvana for not letting him use, a picture of him, and doing Ripley harm and shit, that ended up getting thrown out of court. So that guy didn't get any money. All right. Okay. Well, I want to tell you that I did go to the concert on Saturday. I did see Yngwie Malmsteen. I probably said that wrong, but either way, great show. There was 3 bands that opened up for him. I believe Jessikill, that's Jessikill, I think is how it's spelled. And it's kind of like old school, heavy metal, rock and roll, kind of a little bit of I want to say a little bit of Judas Priest, but her voice is on the higher, you can say higher because Rob Halford sings pretty high, but she sings pretty high herself, and they are from San Antonio, Texas, and they're touring right now. And they were great. They had I think 3 or 4 songs that they played. I think The Beast. What was the other song that they played? Right Now, that was a good song. Right Now, not the Van Halen song. It was another song. But check them out, Jessikill. Sounds like Dress to Kill, but it isn't. It's Just a Kill. And then the next band that we saw was Culprit, and they're from Seattle, and they were actually a band that started back in the early 80s, 1981 to be exact, and they disbanded in 1985, then got back together in 2010, and they've been playing ever since, and they weren't very good. The bass player just played over everybody, including the singer, including the guitarist. The drummer was too loud, and you know, it was just too flashy. Now, I like flashy stuff, but you know, you should only do a kick maybe like once or twice, do a spin once or twice. This guy was throwing his, you know, bass, throwing himself, doing the kicks, and that's fine and all dandy when you make it look good and, you know, you're a young person and you're like, hey, look at me, you know, I'm full of energy and I can still go and play. But when you're approaching your 60s and you're doing it, it doesn't still give that same effect. The next band that came on, I think it was called Kurt Beamer, the Kurt Beamer Group or Deemer. Now, they had a very good guitarist, very talented, can't remember his name, but the vocalist, boy did he blow nuts. He reminded me of the song Rockstar. Every song sounded like that. He would just talk, go like, blah, 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 blah. Everybody wants to be a hero. Something was one of their songs, and, you know, they sucked. But finally, Yngwie Malmsteen came on, and they rocked. Actually, he rocked. The whole band rocked. The drummer, you know, the keyboardist, bass player, just phenomenal show. He was on for about 2 hours, maybe more. Came on and did, you know, I think 2 encores, and just very, very appreciative. Very good show. I had very good seats. Thank you again, you know, Mike Morgan and Carrie Morgan for those great seats. And, you know, just a great time. And if you guys went and you also had a good time, share it in the comments below. Maybe I'll have some more stories I can tell about them. Right now I'm kind of like, I can't remember that much. I know my ears were ringing and I was a little sore, but all in all, well worth it. And if he's coming to your neck of the woods, go and see him. It's well worth it, I'll tell you that. All right, well, don't have any cans for you, but I did turn in my bounty, so I'm gonna go and tell you what I got. Today I turned in cans because I found so many of them. I actually got like a big 33-gallon bag full of cans, bottles, and glass. Turned that in and got $12.25. And then yesterday, Saturday, I turned in my cans and I got $70. So that was how I was able to fund my way to paying for the concert, basically, as well as, you know, paying for my food. And so, yeah, very good day. Swedish Festival happened this weekend, so I was able to get a whole bunch of cans and water bottles, and I'll turn those in. And, you know, I celebrated my brother's birthday over the weekend. A lot of good things happened, and hope a lot of good things happen to you too. Oh, and I also found 2 pennies. Yeah, that's right. They're over in the room, so I can't really show you. But I'll tell you about tomorrow. That's right. Tomorrow we'll be having Punk Tuesday, Fat Tuesday, Mama So Ugly Tuesday, maybe even Taco Tuesday. Oh, wait. I ate all my leftovers, so I can't do that. Yeah, big fat pig and shit. But we'll have much more tomorrow, like the news, my bounty, some music you never heard of, like maybe some more of the Henchmen with their song Day In, Day Out. This is from the Philia album. I'm going to go ahead and say thanks for tuning in, you guys. I'm going to put up a TikTok video later on. I know I keep on saying this. One's a dog video again. And then hopefully I do the man and his goat later on this week. All right. So here right now is the Henchmen with Day In, Day Out from Ophelia. You can get this album on fornicateyourrecords.com. Did I say that right? Fornicateyourselfrecords.com? Okay. Also, go get Captain America Winter Soldier over at Ray's Video, $1 7-day rental. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be good to yourselves and be good to each other. See ya. Jake's Bounty was filmed at Fornicate Yourself Records production 2022. You can follow his Facebook, his channel, his website. Leave a like, leave a comment. As always, please subscribe.